Okay, the City Court of Stockholm has today given judgment in the so-called Pirate Bay case, where 4 persons have been prosecuted for contributory or assisting copyright infringement. And the court has found that the 4 prosecuted persons are guilty to what the prosecutor has stated.
On Friday, the Stockholm District Court handed down that verdict to the 4 people involved in running the Pirate Bay, finding them guilty of being accessories to crimes against copyright law. Shortly after, one of the convicted responded via webcast.
It's serious to actually be found guilty and get jail time. That's really serious. And that's a bit weird. But it's so bizarre that we were convicted at all. And it's even more bizarre that we as a team, all of us, including Carl Lundström, who at least I barely know, were convicted to jail time. It's so bizarre we just have to laugh about it. It's unreal.
The Pirate Bay is one of the most widely used BitTorrent trackers for music, movies, and software. Each of the 4 were sentenced to 1 year in prison and ordered to pay around 30 million Swedish kroner, or about $3.6 million in damages. That's only about a quarter of what the movie, music, and gaming companies had asked for, but the convicted don't plan to pay.
I made a payment to it. I have this. I don't know if you can see it. I owe you 31 million Swedish. Just kidding. No, I think that's as close as they're gonna get to any money from us.
Okay.
Yeah.
Since you don't have any money.
Well, even if I had money, I would rather burn everything I owned and not even give them, the final dust from the burning. So.
The ashes.
Yeah, the ashes.
The verdict has been a long time coming. Swedish police raided the company that hosted the Pirate Bay servers in May 2006. Charges were then filed in January 2008. And the district court trial ended on March 3rd after some of the original charges being dropped. The case is now expected to move to the High Court, and both sides have 3 weeks to file an appeal. Most experts had predicted a guilty verdict, but also predict that it won't affect the site, which has been moved abroad. The music and movie companies are happy about the verdict, and according to the chairman of the Swedish Independent Music Producers, this spells the beginning of the end for the Pirate Bay. He said that the model is quickly losing its attraction and is being replaced with legitimate services. With reporting by Mikael Rikness and Mikael Hall in Stockholm and Martin Williams in Tokyo, I'm Nick Barber, IDG News Service.